Our correspondent Shabir also joins us with more details from Hyderabad. Mridla is of course going to stay on with us. Shabir, what is the present situation like? Has the police been able to control the situation?
Well, the situation still it is not under control. Still, the protesters are pelting stones and setting police vehicles on fire. Additional forces have been called in. BSF personnel have been brought in at the spot to try and control the mob. Tear gas shells have been used to chase the protesters. The protesters are marching towards the security personnel. They have entered almost half of the area, and they have managed to go on a rampage almost on the entire stretch. And there is massive crowds that are coming in on the other side of the road. They are also joining along with the protesters, and they are also resorting to all kinds of violent activities on that particular stretch. In fact, at least 5 police vehicles have been set on fire, and police vehicles have been damaged. They have also managed to get into the railway track, blocking the entire railway lane, and from there they have they are pelting stones at the security personnel. So still the situation is tense. Still the police is trying to control and bring the situation under control, but the protesters are in no mood to relent. This despite giving a written assurance that there will be no instances of violence, but the protesters have managed to create trouble, and almost the situation there is quite chaotic.
Mridla, coming back to you now, Shabir pointing out over there that additional force has been sought to bring the situation under control. Can you take us through the measures that are being taken at the moment?
When the police was completely beefed up, they were very ready for any kind of violence that would take place. But still, the crowds that we saw at Necklace Road, that we're still seeing at Necklace Road, was something that nobody really anticipated. Even the organizers didn't seem to, because there were blockades at every level for people coming in. Trains that were coming in from the Telangana districts were cancelled. So a lot of people who were coming in from there were also stuck in their own districts. But still, thousands of people did manage to come into the city, and that is something that seems to have taken the police force also by surprise, because they were the sheer intensity with which these people wanted to reach this particular meeting spot was something that was completely that caught them off guard. And in fact, the road that you're seeing now, where the vehicle is being burned, that road was supposed to be completely barricaded off. That was a no entry zone for protesters. They were not supposed to be on that road at all. But some politicians, some MLAs also started coming in towards that road, and police really couldn't do much of anything to prevent them from moving on that road, and that's when things got completely out of control. And we are told now that the constant, now as Shabir was pointing out, there are more forces being deployed on that particular stretch of road on both the sides of Necklace Road to cordon off these people and ensure that they don't spill over to the rest of the city, because the maintaining law and order